So, last year I mentioned that I wanted to do a series on Lola Bunny, but unfortunately, I have no clue where to even start, as starting with the concept and creation of Lola Bunny, i.e. the beginning, is a lot more complicated and nebulous than you'd think, as new information about what went on behind closed doors is always leaking out even years later. But since that last update, things have gotten interesting, as, after all these years, Lola really is making a comeback. Tying in with the release of Space Jam: A New Legacy, the mobile game Looney Tunes World of Mayhem added Dunker Lola based on the Space Jam design instead of the Looney Tunes show design. Well, a while later, they followed up with Wanderer Lola, which continued to use the Space Jam design. However, just last month, they released Queen Lola, which went back to the Looney Tunes show design. Meanwhile, Bugs Bunny's Builders came out, a show for preschoolers, which features an adorable, but thankfully not baby, rendition of Lola as a regular character. Finally sat down and watched it, and yeah, it's a preschool show, alright. Let's do a thing! Yay, we did a thing! I was kinda hoping putting the loop-de-loop in the slide would be a safety hazard, considering the time that happened in real life, but nah. Still, again, adorable as all heck, and it's good to see the character get actual use. However, things got dicey there for a minute. Warner Brothers merged with Discovery, a lot of animated shows got canceled, they somehow managed to lose the rights to some episodes of Looney Tunes? Things didn't look great. Well, being a Lola-ologist, I get my news from some pretty weird sources, namely a fantastic piece of fan art with Lola wearing a shirt that says "We're back" across the chest, with the description that her original design has returned in the new Looney Tunes special. Wait, what new Looney Tunes special? Well, near as I can tell, they're referring to Acme Fools. What is Acme Fools? I don't know. All research returns conflicting answers. It appears that for April Fools, Cartoon Network will be doing an all-day Looney Tunes marathon of classic and recent shorts, including The Looney Tunes Show, New Looney Tunes, and Looney Tunes cartoons. They have also uploaded a short Looney Tunes Wizard of Oz parody featuring Lola Bunny alongside the main cast to the WB Kids channel, and that is what we're looking for. Yes, classic Lola alongside the main Looney Tunes cast in a new short. The animation's a little weird, smooth, but the overly clean lines and lack of shading looks odd as heck. But I'll take what I can get. I mean, cripes, for years all we had was a flash animation, a video of Lola playing Wii that came from Singapore. But what's more confusing is the Cartoon Network Asia video, which provides previews of Lola Bunny dressed as Wilma and Wonder Woman, indicating more cartoons to come. Nice! When? How? Well, according to this video...
Acme Fools, weekends, on Cartoon Network and HBO Go.
Huh? Acme Fools is every weekend? Not just April Fools? Then what is Acme Fools? Is it these new cartoons? Is it a programming block? What's even going on? Well, that would require Warner Brothers to effectively communicate with their audience and have a functioning marketing department and know what the heck they're even doing. Also, Cartoon Network Asia? So wait, am I getting the most Lola news from Singapore again? Cripes, welcome to Lola-ology, where you learn that nothing Warner Brothers does makes any sense. So I know fans are gonna ask, is she voiced by Kath Soucie in these new shorts? And the heck if I know. To those unfamiliar, that was Lola's original voice in Space Jam, but ever since, she's been voiced by a wide variety of people. Every time Lola shows up, someone asks, is this Kath Soucie? And someone else always responds with yes, even when the answer is no. It's like all Lola appearances are just assumed to be Kath Soucie until proven otherwise, and they're usually proven otherwise. Look, I'd love to hear Kath Soucie voice her again, but I'm just saying people jump to conclusions too quickly on that one. If you haven't checked the credits, don't believe it. I should probably check on the Looney Tunes comics. For those unfamiliar, Lola Bunny has a tendency to show up in the comics every now and then, something she's been doing since 2001, and oh well, would you look at that. Lola showed up in the January 2023 issue of Looney Tunes. Minor appearance, no speaking lines. The issue is an award show themed. In the first story, Bugs is giving out the Nobel Prize, and Lola is in the running for journalism for some reason? I mean, I guess you can't get a Nobel Prize for pizza delivery, even though she deserves one. Long story short, Lola's main job in the comics is being a pizza delivery girl of the gods, and may have actually saved the world via free crazy bread once or twice. But she doesn't show up in that story. In another story, later in the comics though, she appears in a fancy purple dress in the background of 3 panels. Actual comic is focused on Sylvester, sorta Oscars themed, still nice dress. Either way, good to see more Lola. It really does seem like she's making a comeback, and I for one am glad. What's next? Oh, heck if I know! I never would have predicted this random wave of shorts out of nowhere. I'm hoping she shows up in multiverses when it relaunches next year. Maybe these shorts will inspire Warner Brothers to start another Looney Tunes series, only now that the Looney Tunes cartoons are finishing up, do a new one that's more modern, maybe another comic appearance or two. Only time will tell. In the meantime, I really should get back to working on that Lola-ology series. Anyway, see you then.